Hello everyone, welcome to M365 Professionals Today topic. Setting up a SharePoint site. A complete guide. Microsoft SharePoint is a powerful platform for creating, managing, and sharing content. It helps organizations collaborate efficiently and store documents securely, whether you're part of a small business or a large enterprise. Setting up a SharePoint site can help streamline communication and project management. We will walk you through the process of setting up a SharePoint site, covering everything from planning to customization. Step 1. Understanding SharePoint sites before you start. It's essential to understand what a SharePoint site is. SharePoint allows you to create team sites, ideal for collaboration among teams. These sites provide shared resources such as document libraries, task lists, calendars, and discussion boards. Communication sites, best for sharing information with a broader audience. They are used for announcements, news, and displaying content in a more visual and engaging format. When should you use a SharePoint site? For team collaboration and project management, to store and manage documents, to create internal company websites for sharing news and updates, for organizing workflows and integrating with Microsoft 365 services. Step 2. Planning your SharePoint site. Proper planning ensures that your SharePoint site meets your organization's needs. Consider the following. Purpose. Identify the goal of your SharePoint site. Is it for document management, project collaboration, or company announcements? Site structure. Decide how the site will be organized. Will it have subsites? How will users navigate? Permissions. Determine who will have access to the site and their level of access. Read-only, contributor, or admin. Content. Identify the type of content you'll be sharing, such as documents, lists, and news updates. Step 3. Creating a SharePoint site. Once you have a plan, it's time to create your site. Here's how. Log into SharePoint, open your web browser, and go to https://www.office.com. Sign in with your Microsoft 365 credentials. Click on the SharePoint icon, create a new site. On the SharePoint homepage, click Create Site. Choose between Team Site or Communication Site. Configure your site name. Enter a name for your site. This will also form the URL for the site. Description. Add a brief description of the site's purpose. Privacy settings. Choose whether the site will be public or private. Add members. You can add team members and assign roles: owner, member, or visitor. Owners have full control. Members can contribute, and visitors can only view content. Step 4. Customizing your SharePoint site. A well-designed SharePoint site is easier to use and more engaging. Here are some tips for customizing your site. Change the look. Go to Settings, change the look to modify the site's theme, colors, and logo. Add web parts. Web parts are building blocks that allow you to display different types of content. Examples include document libraries, news, quick links, and calendars. Click the plus button on a page to add web parts. Organize content with document libraries and lists. Document libraries. Store and manage documents with version control and metadata. Lists. Create custom lists to track tasks, issues, or contacts. Set up navigation. Customize the site navigation to make it easy for users to find content. Use headers, quick links, and menus. Step 5. Managing permissions and security. Security is crucial when setting up a SharePoint site. You can manage permissions to control who can access and edit content. Edit permissions. Go to Settings, Site Permissions. Assign roles, such as full control, edit, or read-only. Use groups. Instead of assigning permissions individually, create groups, e.g., HR team, project managers, and assign permissions to these groups. Set up external sharing. If you need to share content with people outside your organization, enable external sharing, but ensure you have the right security measures in place. Step 6. Maintaining your SharePoint site. A SharePoint site is not a one-time setup. Regular maintenance ensures it remains useful and up-to-date. Review and update content. Remove outdated documents and update pages regularly. Monitor site usage. Use the built-in analytics to track how the site is being used. Backup and recovery. Ensure critical data is backed up and have a recovery plan in place. Best practices for SharePoint site setup: keep it simple. Don't overwhelm users with too much content or a complicated structure. Use metadata. Tag documents with metadata for easy search and organization. Encourage collaboration. Promote the use of shared resources like document libraries and task lists. Train users. Provide training to help users get the most out of SharePoint. Conclusion: setting up a SharePoint site can transform how your organization collaborates and manages content. By following these steps: planning, creating, customizing, and maintaining, you'll be able to build a site that meets your needs and supports your business goals. Whether it's a team site for project collaboration or a communication site for sharing company news, SharePoint provides the. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more updates and information.